Hello, everyone. Cena Renee's apartment today. I'm going to attempt to do this voiceover, so there will be some audio to my content. Let's see. I sure am talking a lot, ain't I? I wish I could remember what I was talking about, but it doesn't make any difference right now. I'm just happy that you all are here, and I'm happy that you all are watching this content. Let's see what I started with. Yes, I got these decals for the toilet for when my grandchildren come, which I'm hoping they come early this summer. I hope they come on. And I'm definitely going to put this on the toilet for them. It's a reminder, yes, and this is especially for my grandson who does not believe in lifting the toilet seat, and neither will he put it down. But it's okay because I love him. So I'm gonna give him a little sign to look at when he goes in the bathroom. I thought these were really cute. Put me down, yes. He will need that. Some of the grown folks are gonna need it too. We're not gonna lie about it. This was my first orders while I was in the rehabilitation hospital. I just said, well, I have nothing else to do, so let's just order a whole bunch of Temu stuff. And when I came home, I had so many boxes, but I was happy. I was happy to see them, happy to go through it, and I'm happy to share it with everyone. I like Temu. Their delivery is much better than Wish ever was. I'm sorry, Wish, but I loved y'all also, but that delivery time wasn't making any sense anymore. This is a sign I got for my front door because Israel does a lot of barking, and I do get tired, and sometimes the kids like to aggravate him in the hallway. Crazy dog lives here. Do not knock. They will bark. I will yell. Shaznat will get real. That was real talk. Came with two little strings. I'll get those yeah, those adhesive hooks, and I'll put it on my front door. I just hope nobody takes it. Yeah, it is a possibility. Let's see what I got next. Oh, this is the Colander, right? Saying that wrong, but it's one of those baskets, bowls where you can drain the water off and still keep the content in the bowl. I kind of like that a lot, and I haven't got to use it yet. but it's nice. It's a nice size. Going through the packaging, I will use hand sanitizer because you're really not sure about things nowadays. I mean, you still have to stay precautious, even though they're saying there's no more threat of anything. I think once you got me into the habit of being safe, I just continue. This is a little like an empanada or a patty maker, and even though here in the demonstration I had no idea how it was supposed to work, I finally figured it out, and I cannot wait to try it out. One thing about their packaging, they package them pretty good. Have plenty of plastic to go through, and it's not the cheap plastic. You have to use scissors on most of it. Now the handle, those are two pieces that came. I understood what that did. That lift the patty up out of the patty maker. But what I couldn't understand, and the other clip was for to hang it with. Hmm. Now that big handle part is where you put the little roll of dough. You would flatten it out. I could not understand that at the time. And yes, you flatten it out, and then you would put the flattened dough into that part and turn it over, and it would make the patty. But as you can see, I was very confused, and we was gonna figure. Well, yes, we're gonna figure that out. We sure will, and we did. Yeah, we figured that out a little later. This is the trash, the hang in your drawer trash can. My daughter saw this and she said, "Ma, you have to order me one." And I will order her one because this, I love this. I love that thing. That's good for when you're cutting uh, on the uh, your cutting board, and you just want to put the waste off quickly and without walking across the room to the trash can as I would have to do, or bring the whole trash can over to me into the kitchen, which I don't like doing. And I don't like dripping and dropping things on the floor. We have to go back and sweep and mop. So this right here is a perfect item for me, and came with other little hooks to hang on. I guess if you had a different type of setup in your kitchen, yeah. and you just put a trash bag inside. And I believe an 8 gallon. Small ones should really work. And it's good quality. It wasn't a. It's not a thin plastic, and it's good quality. Folds up nice and small, so you can put it away. Doesn't have to hang in the kitchen all the time. You just wipe it, clean it out, and store it. This is a ice cream or icy mold, and my grandbabies love uh, ice cream and ices just like their grandma, and those are very deep, and I like those because you can make Jello pops and everything with that, nice and wide, you know. And I bought one, and now I'm gonna have to buy two because uh, I got 6 grandchildren that will be visiting, even though I have 7. 6 of them will be visiting, so that's not gonna cut it. I definitely have to order more. And those are plastics that you can use the food saver to put the ices or the Jello pops or frozen Jello pops or ice cream uh, pops into the bag, and you can seal it up in the bag and literally put them back in the refrigerator. And I would do that and then reuse the molds to continue to make more. And I honestly don't know how long it will last once we go to a picnic or go outside. But for a quick run to the park and then quickly sit down and then eat your icy before you go play, maybe that would work. But other than that, for storing it in the refrigerator, to make them and store into the refrigerator is probably the best way to go with those. And that's what I would do. So that way, some along, if they want one, all they have to do is go in the freezer and get one. It's already made. This is a large slotted spoon. Found it interesting. It's very wide. I actually like that a lot. That is nice. I'm suspecting that that is some way to hang the spoon. Some people like to hang their utensils out in the open in the kitchen. I am not one for that. I rather have everything inside and contained, but that it's an option, I believe. Here's another metal drip spoon, and I thought about grease with that. I thought about flipping like hamburgers in the frying pan, anything that needed to be drained, while trying to turn or flip or remove. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to try that out. But as you're going to see, it doesn't have a way to keep it closed. It remains open. It's nice. The aluminum that they used is not the strongest, and it shouldn't be if you want it to be flexible. But I believe what they were missing was a way to keep it closed, because after you use it, it's just going to be open on your counter. And I think I would have to making the little device. I have to do a little do it yourself DIY to keep it closed, because that would definitely set my OCDD, OCCCDD, the DD off. That would definitely do that. That's not gonna, no, that wouldn't work. I wouldn't say it's a Temu failure. It's just that once something wasn't thought of. That's all. I'm probably trying to make room. I live across the street from a pavement cement place, and yes, my windows is closed, but it's very loud. You may be hearing it. This, let's get it out the box, Cena. And yep, see, you gotta use scissors for everything. T-Move's not playing. So nothing will get loose and nothing will get lost. I have a what is it, a 5 gallon water for the dispenser. Someone bought it to me. And when I saw that, I said I must have it. I must get it because this is good water and I'm not drinking the water. It doesn't make sense just to have it. And I believe that this is going to work. The only problem that I had with it is that when they packaged it, they folded the tube. And to me, the tube light looked like it had a small crack in it. And I'm not sure, which will probably, I look crazy there, which will probably, I feel it's going to be a problem. But most likely I will stick that part down inside of the jug, and it will definitely be a tryout test run. And I plan when I do this, I will make a short so everyone can see how that works, because I think it's a very good idea to have. Uses a USB cord to charge, so it's not any plug or anything hanging from it. This is a ice tray, silicone ice trays. But what intrigued me about it was that it has a cover, and that's the part that I like the most. I love ice. Even though the doctor said don't chew ice, I still chew ice. I've been chewing ice, and I still chew ice. So that's very good for me. And I like the cover part because I never really liked ice trays being just open inside of the freezer. I don't want them to get a, absorb any smell. I don't want any mistakes to happen. You know, uh, anything can happen. I try and keep the ice trays and the meat separated, but sometimes you have to have your meat in there, and you know, I just never liked the idea. So having a cover over my ice tray is wonderful. And I am an ice tray person. I purchased that from probably a dollar store, and those ice that ice is molded to go inside of soda bottles. And yeah, that's cool. Mm. Ice tray collection is in mine. I remember my grandmother had the metal one with the handle that you had to pull back to loosen the cubes. And if I ever run across them, and I probably will because I'll be frequenting um, thrift thrift stores. If I ever find them, I'm buying them again. I love those ice trays. This is a can opener, and I like this one. I like the handle. I'm just hoping that it works. It works as good as it looks. I haven't tried it out yet, but I will. This is a collapsible I believe a 5-gallon water jug. And when I'm in Georgia, that will be useful. Riding around in that Georgia heat, you need to have some water. And I thought of that, and I thought of the grandkids and everybody else. You go to stop at Quick Trip, get a large cup of ice, and then you got enough water right there. And it has a spout to dispense. That's what I'm holding in my hand. I didn't quite know how to get that handle open up at the top. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to. I didn't want to do too much pulling, so I just showed it like that, and I believe I'm gonna move on. Scissors again. Scissors again. I tell you. Thank you, Temu, for your packaging. And this is a pillow, a bath pillow, a bath seat pillow. And I, for one, have never liked taking baths and having to sit on the. I never liked it. So when I saw this, I said, yes, I am getting that. And does it seems like it'll stay firm in the water. It seems like it has some cushion, and it should hold me. And then I went to the dollar store and saw that, and non-slip in the tub, which I need now. And there was a fireproof, waterproof document holder that I thought was very interesting. I like the idea. I also like the different compartments that it has. It seems deep enough. And even though it is a material, uh, I hope I'm never in a situation where there's a fire or a flood. But anything can happen. So just to keep things safe, I figured to get. It comes with a lock. It also has that thick band on the back that you could put on your rolling luggage, and you can carry documents with you. And I thought that was a very smart idea, so I got one of those. And these are organizers just the regular ones. I like that they came in a set of six. And they just the regular plastic. They come with nice tops. You know, that's for your dry goods. I'm looking for some smaller for herbs and things to hold that. When I'm in Georgia, I always go to the African market and I buy their seasonings because they're the cheapest and they have the nice variety. That is for my feet, and yes, I need it. Calluses. I'm a princess. I'm not supposed to be walking on anything. I'm supposed to be carried all the time. And this is uh, to keep your maintenance of your teeth in your mouth, which I really, really liked. I like that. I used to be a dental assistant. I worked at New York University. So all these instruments I know how to use and I know what they're for. And when I saw that, it went instantly into my cart. This way I can maintain uh, the calculus and the plaque that forms in my mouth. And if anybody understands, you have saliva glands under your tongue and by your first molar on in the roof on the top of your mouth, and that's where you will get your most plaque and calculus. So flossing is important. A compass is very nice. I actually love that. I'm going to learn how to use a compass and how to do that. It's copper, and I had to get that. I plan on being on some land soon. Hopefully, it was a little hold up. We're still being held up, but God is good. He's going to make a way. I just have to have patience. Let's see. Did I have anything else? I believe around now I felt like I was near my 30-minute mark. Try to keep it down to 30 minutes. Oh, another utensil for the kitchen. Yes, I don't like getting burnt. I like to stay far back off of the fire, the heat and the pots if I can. Another one that did not have a way to keep it closed. Um, I wouldn't say a failure. I wouldn't say that, but definitely it should have had something to keep it closed. That might work for the grill outside, because at least you have somewhere to hang it, you know. But for the kitchen, it would drive me crazy. Let's see. Well, I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for your patience and understanding. I'm going to get very good at editing and using these devices. Oh, this little bowl. And I am glad I only bought one because it is really thin and I was trying to see if I wanted to buy a whole set of them. I don't think I will. I believe that they will not last.
Thank you all. Have a
Thank
blessed
you.
day.
Have a blessed day. And maybe I will use that one for mixing eggs, for breakfast or something. I'm not sure if I would use that to eat with, but I want to thank you all so much. Have a blessed day.